sitting here talking about the three of us, and we were discussing some real knowledge, and I want to share it with y'all. In its progress. Hit me, brother. So one of my homies, he had asked me that since today is September the 11th, we want to send our condolences to the family members. I'm drinking too, 11. And the victims of 9/11, the Pentagon attack, Shanksville, Pennsylvania. You know, it was a rough day. My thoughts and prayers and my condolences to all the family out there. May God be with you. We was talking today, since it's the anniversary of September the 11th, and a friend of mine that I've known about 30 years had asked me who were the 5 powerful, most terrorist groups in the world, and where are they located. So I gave him the 5 powerfulest groups, but this is the most powerful group, and I'll explain why that they're powerful. So you have ISIS. Let's start with ISIS. ISIS was started by the United States government and the CIA, along with Israel. And I try to tell people, ISIS does not stand for Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. It stands for Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. IDF, that's who's running it. IDF, the Mossad, and all of them. So the thing is so you have ISIS. Okay, so you figure you gotta go back. You gotta go to the Reagan era when Osama bin Laden was a CIA operative fighting against the Russians in Afghanistan. His code name, his government name was Tim Osman. And that was a few years before Iran-Contra. But anyway, so Ronald Reagan gave him the term bin Laden and al-Zawahiri, who came back out today, right? The freedom fighters. So, but the 5 powerfulest groups is you have Al-Qaeda, then you have ISIS, you have Hamas, you have the Taliban, and you have the Al-Shabaab, and then you have Hezbollah. I said Hezbollah is the most powerful. Here's the reason why. Hezbollah gets that's the PLO, the Palestinian Liberation, or branch of it. It's not the PLO. All right, because we all understand the PLO is the political side money piece. Right. But Hezbollah is the militant side to that faction, wanting justice. So, if you notice one thing you notice about the United States. The United States ain't never had a war with Hezbollah. Hezbollah would drive the U.S. out. Hezbollah has held, if you gotta look at where they're at now, where these groups are at. They're located in Yemen. They just killed a whole bunch of kids on that airstrike that hit that bus. They made sure. What are you talking about? Airstrike hit the bus. There's some people out here, they ain't heard this shit. An airstrike hit a bus, and they made sure that the United States was, the U.S. and Yemen was behind it. Yemen harbors terrorism, bro. They also harbor slavery. Folks, still, right now, 2018, there are slaves in Yemen. Straight up. No, continue, brother. So, so then it's like, okay, you figure Hezbollah, when you notice that Israel, they always retreat. When Hezbollah rises, Israel retreats because they can only go so far. Hezbollah's got tanks, they got other styles of military machines. Back forward, could they really take on Israel with American tech and NATO backing it up? Then you have aircraft carriers in the Mediterranean backing them up. Because they really, like you said, Hezbollah kind of has no holds barred, but Israel can only go so far. Now, if these Supremists finally say, you know what, let's just crush these motherfuckers. Could Hezbollah stop a nuclear missile from detonating in their center?
No.
Well, Hezbollah has pretty good alliances because can they stop? Now, I don't give a fuck about your alliances. When that missile bomb's coming in on that missile from Israel, like 30 miles away, can Hezbollah stop that missile from detonating in their center? No, that's a problem. Thank you, brother. But any melanated country in this world can stop that. You best understand, nuclear weaponry is real. You know, genocide, all it takes is for the next Hitler guy to truly be unleashed. And all that will take is an economic collapse. And what the fuck do you think's coming our way, folks? There's many of us homeless right now. I talked to a brother, and it's all in his name is named after an archangel in English. Michael. All right, he's down in Pensacola, Florida. He has a homeless encampment, and he's helping humanity deal with the bullshit we're all under. All right? Hezbollah's under it too. They're on the front line. I would say right now, Israel is the epitome of white supremacy. It's the epitome of a bunch of Europeans determining we can just take it through giving out some land in Germany. Don't forget, Germany was already conquered, folks. How come they didn't cut a nice little swash out of Germany? Because these people already spoke German. They already spoke Austrian. They already spoke these Nordic languages. You can set up shop right here, yeah. Ain't none of these people fucking with you. You know the reason why? Operation Paperclip. You know the reason why? Because when you look at German society and American society at that particular moment in time, there wasn't that much difference. That's why. So let's get this straight, folks. All right? Once again, people, I was telling you, either all are free or none are free. Period. And I'm talking about freedom, not some that other bullshit. Because I want my brothers and sisters in Palestine to be able to worship the way they want to worship in that whole land. Not just a little carve-out cut, but the whole land. And I want my Jewish brothers to worship in the land that they came from. And that was the Caucasus Mountains, the Jews, not the Hebrew Israelites. Those folks, I don't have no say. Because when God calls those folks back, that's on him, and he will do that. He'll make a way. I'm talking about now, with the bullshit and trickery going on. So now you figure, okay, so then you have the situation with the NFL and Colin Kaepernick. Now, we've had this discussion again. It's deeper than burning the shoe, because you know what's going to happen? And what's going to happen to me?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
They're going to burn their feet. I feel like they're going to, all these corporations now, in order to, somebody says, well, how can you really beat racism? It all comes down to economics. There's a certain aspect of racism, not the religious side of racism. You're absolutely right, brother. Yeah, you can beat the motherfucking economic side. I'm not going to pay you, black man. I'm not going to pay you, white woman. I'm not going to pay you, poor white. I'm not going to pay you, poor Latino. I'm not going to pay you, poor Asian. I'm not going to pay y'all. These corporations, we can beat that with economics, but we cannot be the guy that believes, oh my God, you know, you are so strong, you are the hero that we did not deserve. You cannot be that guy. That guy, if he comes to power, then you're done. You're on a train to an oven, and you become ash. Well, see that, and that's what we at right now, because it seems to me that it's more than likely that unless they don't force Trump out of office, it's more than likely that Brett Kavanaugh is going to be confirmed as the next Supreme Court justice. It doesn't matter. Mark from Anaheim has already told us that was the game plan. You get Trump out. The little Mark alluding to that no one ever researched. If Trump gets out, the kids get in. Well, that's throwing him under the bus. The John Birch Society wins. Listen, y'all, listen. It's not humanity against each other. It's these radical motherfuckers against all of us. All right? The John Birch Society is radical motherfuckers. And if you look that up with Google, I don't want to get in here because I don't want to get banned like Alex Jones for actually pointing out the fucking people. All right? And Margaret called me out and, hey, brother, you don't tell the people everything. I know, I don't. I don't tell y'all everything. I really don't. Because if I did, most of y'all would be like, holy fuck, we are in a fuck ton of shit. All I can tell everybody the so-called white folks that aren't racist, you're a prisoner of war because your forefathers were peasants. That's why you're allowed under white supremacy to do what you can do. The black folks, y'all already know. Asians, y'all already know. My Latino brothers and sisters, y'all already know. Everyone know. The so-called mixed breed, which I detest because you're all human beings, y'all already know. Listen, folks, what we're up against collectively, and a lot of us are understanding. Look, brothers, did you not come over here approximately 3 weeks ago, and on your phone, you showed me the national debt clock, $21 trillion, right? Mm-hmm. And we further researched that, and we saw it was America 21 trillion, China 12 trillion, and everyone else basically 2 trillion in debt to the global elite. Mm-hmm. All right? When Hitler came to power was the Great Depression. When all these people, kept saying, who's that one boy from the bear hole that kept saying the Jew global conspiracy was going to bring us all down? Mm-hmm. Who was that boy? That was the Adolf Hitler boy. That's what made him who he was. Because when his belly starts hurting, but you see, like it goes back to what we said. In order to make that an effective plan, he had to kill the image of European. Oh, yeah. But they wouldn't kill nobody. And they were killing them and validated why he did it. Well, the same way they do it to the black man here in America. Yeah. But let me clarify that, though, with Hitler. He was killing the image of the Jew when he was a nobody. I mean, he was with the friends. He had his inner circle, but he was a nobody. And when that Great Depression hit, and everyone, holy shit, it was these Jewish people that kind of brought the shit on them. In addition to the reparations they had to pay to France, in World War I, it made him look like he had insight. Everybody. Brother, you cannot tell me straight up right now. You wouldn't follow me to the pits of hell if I was like, man, you go down to this store right now, you buy this lottery ticket, and you're worth $5,000. And you actually listen to my word. And you wouldn't let any bought that, you fucking boom. Well, if I sit here and tell you straight up, the global elite, the 1%, already determined, you, me, this car driving by right now, they are nothing. They're shit. And they're going to kill us all. So when they start doing that, hopefully you will understand where I'm coming from. When we talk about making a bug-out bag, when we talk about what you need in Christmas bag, iodine, and life straws to get that water, we're doing this because we love you. If anyone can hear this, I don't know if this is about only certain people in here. Anybody who chooses to hear this and have a thought on this can hear this. Right. Dude, this shit is coming down quick. Mm-hmm. And they're being accelerated. But a lot of people don't believe it, though. They don't. And they won't. Just like in 1929, when if I can take you, brother, and we can try and travel, and we go back to Germany, and we tell these people, y'all are gonna hurt bad. Because this dude that you think is your savior, your Messiah, he ain't. He's gonna fall short. And when he falls short, you guys are going to take the fucking brunt. Well, we've been taking the brunt for a lot of shit falling short forever. Yeah. Our ancestors that took the brunt. Our ancestors in life, y'all can have this land. But guess what? When we determine that we're strong enough, we're going to roll through and shoot you up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Diamondback, the other day I heard a cough.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
You want to add to this?
I didn't even know if y'all could hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. I just met Philip straight.
I know. But since we still got about an hour and 28 minutes before 9/11 is over, I saw something today. On Tim Black Show. I was watching Tim Black. Shout out to Tim Black. I was watching Tim Black Show, and he showed a clip.
1 second, Barry. I'm going to put you on speaker because once again, my Bluetooth sounds horribly because I can tell the audio shit. There. Now you're right here by the speaker.
All right. So I was watching Tim Black show this evening, and he played a clip from a show that was on TYT. It was Jank and that chick Annika, and Annika read this statement about Donald Trump, claiming that Donald Trump called into some radio station and was bragging about his building being the tallest building in Manhattan, and Trump was saying she read this quote that they took from this radio show. Instead of playing the audio and showing the video, they just they read what Trump said, and they left out a whole bunch of stuff. So Tim goes and finds the video of this when Trump's supposed to call in and was bragging about his building being the tallest building now since 9/11 had happened. And remember, this is on the day. If you go watch the Tim Black show from tonight, you'll see it. And what TYT did was completely outright just lie on this dude. Out of all the dumb shit Trump does, it's like, why do you literally have to go make up some stuff? They literally lied on this man. He never called in even to talk about that.
What was the lie? What lie did they lie on this?
They were saying that he called in. They were saying that on 9/11, on September 2001, Trump called into a radio station bragging about his building being, Trump Tower being the tallest building in Manhattan since the Twin Towers fell.
Right.
Tim Black goes and finds the video and the audio of that exact interview, and Trump never did that. He never did that at all. If you go on Tim Black channel and you watch the video, it's called something about when using lies don't help, or some shit like that, but it's on there, and he'll show what TYT did. They took this clip, Jenks up there acting like he's just shocked or how horrible this stuff is, and they completely lied on the dude, and that's why everything that the Democratic Party tried to do with the corporate friends and all this other bullshit, this is why they lose, and this is why Trump will be reelected. Huh?
I don't mean to cut you off, but you already saw today where Nancy Pelosi said the Democrats need new blood. They look like a bunch of straight up vampires. Oh, we need you so she should stick her fangs in. You know, they would correct the social issues they have that things in. Maybe Eastern on something. You know, the bottom line is this. The reason why the Democrats loses is because the 1% pays them to lose. And the reason why the Republican wins because the 1% pays them to win. And the proof is in the pudding is this simple, folks. The Democrat is the party for the poor. The Republican is the party for the rich. Most sane human beings think, well, if I was poor, that means the Democrats want to keep me poor. Democrats don't just want to keep me rich. Well, most people want to what? Tired of these fucking rich.
Well,
once they get in favor, they turn to Republicanism because they're going to keep their paper. Listen, the problem is there's too many deadbeat motherfuckers out here, you know, driving Mercedes and shit, panhandling, and they give homeless people a bad name. So therefore, that thought is fucking transcends all through society. Look, those cases are so few and far in between. It's not even funny. You know what I mean? We need to help each other down. You know, I'm not talking about giving us some organization. If you find a guy in your fucking area, there's plenty of them out there.
You know it.
Michael ever believe. You find a guy in your area, and you're like, look, bud, I know you actually help homeless people. Here's $20. Here's $30. Here's whatever. And give it to them in cash. So there's no taxes. And trust me, this man will take your money, and he won't buy a big-ass personal jet. He won't buy some stupid ass Ford. He will take this money and give it to the people who need it and administer it correctly. Because what the problem is, there's a lot of folks who are homeless that can't manage money. And they need somebody to come in to help them. There's so many people come in, oh, I help you, brother, but they help themselves to them.
Right.
You gotta do a little research. Well, it's just like if you go to church and if you have a preacher that says, say preach on, or if people say preach on, or cut it out and all that shit and service, give it a chance. Yeah. You gotta get a couple bucks from my electric bill. You know what he's gonna do? I'll pray for you. Oh, you better. I'll pray for you. That's what he's gonna say. Let you have a warrant out. Brother, can you throw me out? I'll pray for you. You see what happened with the Notorious B.I.G. in the movie when he went to jail for husband? And he called his mom to try to get him out. He said, you got yourself into it, you get out. That's how it is with people. We don't have that. No, we don't have those resources. Look, I've had it on one show before. It'd be different if I had $1 million over here in the bank spot, and you came into trouble, and you called me, Dad, can you help me out? Fuck up. No time, chance. Fuck you, deal with it. They don't have the resources. It's totally different. Don't move a motherfucker to go back that resources to that left. You know what you call that? You call that Jim Crow. You call that Jim Crow because that would be like the things that we do to each other. We were taught on the plantation. Yeah. So you come up with that way, you gotta work to make that kind of hard, right? And see, if I try to escape, now see, I'm the house Negro. But me being light skinned, I'm a house Negro. I get to keep the state with the slave master while you sit outside. Yeah. And if I run, you think if I run, I'm running. They're sending you to kill him. Just like they did on Mike. You see how every time I run, they're here. He feels the slave master that was white didn't shoot him. He said one of his own. And he killed a white man. You feel me? Yeah. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than burning shoes. Yes, sir. It's deeper than burning shoes. Yes, sir. See, and this is what I'm saying, man. World War III has officially started. Because they are making their final push. They have what they need to start killing us all off, bro. If you black, you gonna die. You gonna be crazy. You gonna be white. These evangelicals, they may not believe it. They may not believe it, but the end is really there. You know how they try to say, oh, Y2K, Y2K. Yeah, the end of the world at trouble. You know, straight up. That was to get you to believe, oh, this is another lion. Oh, this is another Y2K. This is another whatever. They're trying to fucking make you. They don't even know. And they don't even know this. That St. Louis is one of the most, is up there in the top state for not just human trafficking, but body party. Buying and selling body party. And Dick Gregory warned us of this cow, but y'all didn't hear my man. You know, he warned us. He told us. So the thing about it is, the things that we talk about, we wouldn't be able to say anywhere else. No, we would not. You know why? Because we was in Russia. This next was some German, even though they popped their teeth out for training, they would come in and fuck us up. They would. So, it's like I said, man, and then, with the way that the cops are set up, like I said, that Order 66, it's just like what Brother Warren says. They put it in the movies. They show you what they get ready to do when they do it. Because they have more sophisticated technology that we haven't seen yet. And that's just part of the Great Deception. That's part of the Great Deception. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That's over man. That's the right off to the listen. There's a reason why you go on NASA and you can't see an image of the South of the Arctic or Antarctic or the Arctic Pole. It's always composite. They want to. You try to go there. You can't take a picture of Trump from the ice caps It has to be positive. What they're trying to hide. And that's what we're going to bring out on the show. I've been talking to some great people, y'all. And we're going to talk some real shit and get our minds right, like on that movie. Man, some men just can't reach. That's the way he wants it. That's the way he gets. So then, I'm saying that also too, like, there's the big thing, like, with me being a musician. Yes, sir. I learned about different things and commercial break. Plug your YouTube and on your website. Plug it. Okay. So on YouTube, you can find me, Cobra Immortal. YouTube.com/Cobra Immortal. Or just type in Cobra Immortal. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. I'm on iHeartRadio. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at The Real Cobra Immortal. Make sure you check me out. I got a new album coming out next month. Another Loving Off the Chain. Produced, salute to my big homie, C. Roots Production for assisting me and vice versa for putting a great project together. So if you're looking for quality entertainment, make sure you holler at me. You can book me at CobraImmortal1@gmail.com. I'll come nationwide, statewide. So there you go. There you go. Now, we're coming to our programming in progress. Now, we were talking about why we can't have the knowledge. This is what we use in our term. So at the end of the story, why do you think the average man or woman, and I dare say child, in America cannot have the real knowledge? Why do you think that? Okay, for me, I think what it is nobody out there, especially if they're young, they are not going to believe. No, let's say what they really are. The John Birch Society. Okay, John Birch Society, Bohemian Grove, Secret Society. Mason. This is a message to them. The fact of the matter is like, nobody's going to believe that. Everybody believes that our government has our best interest. But when you start speaking out on it, they try to blackball you, they try to threaten you in any kind of way, whether they make comments on your page or they do those things as far as like you can upload a video and then if they screen that and like, oh, you can't talk about that. It's like we're being ostracized for what we can talk about, what we can't talk about. And it's not a theory. Well, it's not a theory. Conspiracy is real. Yes. It's no longer a theory. It's not a theory. It's most fact when people ain't gonna still want to believe that. Because what if you just jeopardize 401k? You just jeopardize life for 10 life. What's your reality if you get out of your state? Snake cells or oil motherfucker. And then we want to believe the lie. The thing you notice one thing you asked a good question was with the knowledge. And I feel like if you look at Frederick Douglass on up, because they know that they can't make it in this world without her. We name any other group of people that's been through what we've been through. This is the story. And I'm still here, bro. Look at the story of the Barrington and how severe it is to the company. Alright? Look at the movie Run with the Devil and how survivable that's severe. Alright? They know one thing is that brother in the sky, they are unstoppable. They already know this.
Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're still there on the line, man.
Okay, I want to say something real quick. For if there's a lot of people out here that, and I know I've been like the last few shows I've been a little bit hard on the Christians and the Jesus believers. So I want to say, like, for you religious people out there, if you really want to know what's going on, read that book by yourself. With an open mind. It will tell you what you need to know. Some of it is crazy, But if you want to know what's being done from that sacred cow all the way to what's going on to a black man getting gunned down, to what's going over in South Africa, check the date, the time period that you're living in, and use that book as a reference, and then go research that. It will open doors. That's for you religious people, because I just figured now, if I can't convince you now, then read your own book, it'll tell you. And this is coming from a non-believer, and I know that book. I should know that book better than a believer. So that tells me something about you, if I know that book better than a believer.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, what you just said is paraphrasing, just in case the audio's garbled, I don't know. But she's saying that he's a non-believer, but he knows the book better than a lot of so-called self-professed believers. And I use the word self-professed. The proof's in the pudding. You got there and say you believe in Christ, but you fall into this, what's that, if I'm rich, God loves me. If I'm poor, God hates me. Oh my God, profiteering, or prosperity. The prosperity thing. Look, how many castles did Jesus own? In the book. Go to the Bible, that's what they say, hope instead of prosperity. He said, no. $2 went down. He said, I want you to give me, man, $1 million motherfucking dollars so I can get this fucking jet. But he ain't holding shit thing about this. He's being a him, and then he's making him feel guilty. Because I actually told a preacher that I'm a no holds barred going against the very time cat. And I told him, I was like, you're not going to recruit. And he goes, what do you mean? Because I know what y'all want to do. Y'all free. Y'all come around and check out the new people who's never been here before. Y'all, and then y'all try to, I see you coming. You know what it's like, I see you coming, right? I see right now, like, look, he ain't never been here before. You know, he's not, you know what I'm saying? So I see him coming, he goes, oh no, yo, bro, I'm just like, no, I'm just letting you know, Pastor, with all respect. I know what's going on. It's like, I'm that type of person that I would ask you a question. Do I need you to believe in Jesus in order to get close to God? Oh, he said that straight up. Yeah, he's brought out the book. He just said the only way to God is through Jesus. That's what he should tell you. So that because anything different, he's familiar with their mind. Right. So that's where, and Jesus is not him, by the way. Jesus is not the Pope. Jesus is not your bishop. He's not your deacon. Well, he's the spirit at this point. So there, I feel like sometimes with these pastors too, that they make you feel guilty if you don't do that. Of course. And you're the man. I'm not here. You don't want to man. I'm here to pay for you. I don't know what you and you don't do it. You know what I mean? It's all right. They're past that awesome bucket. No, they can't do it. And this is, Mark, a lot of Catholics, y'all don't understand what we're talking about. In y'all church, y'all get this little slip and you know the shit in. There ain't no bucket pastor or man. Right. In black churches, on the other hand, bro, they're going to put your ass on Front Street. Yeah, you're going to have to put dollars in that motherfucker on this shit. And I know he's up there swanging his shit, but he has a dad to be up this motherfucker. Or I know she's on here tricking, and she has and they drop these people out of the church. And instead of those people giving the church a couple of dollars, they give them no dollars. Sometimes I go back into the stuff like that. When I sit there and I hear that bucket. And I'm looking to see if anybody look at watching me to see if I'm putting anything in there. So I looked at it, pass it on. Shit. I ain't gonna get it off. Look, there's one, like I said when we came back from that commercial break, you don't give money to just anybody. You give that money to people who are going to give it to the people that you want to see it given to. Now, I ain't gonna lie, and if in the future if it works out, I can have people on the show that can verify with their own eyes that they saw me give people money in secret, like, you know, I mean, they were working with me, so I told them what the play was, but they didn't trip out, alright? But I get motherfuckers money, and I don't get these drums, they hire, whatever. You know, when you're that down on life, dog, and sisters, when you this down on life, let's say you're a hardcore alcoholic, and you're just out there bad, and some dude delivering whatever's like, he spots this in you, and he picks up all stuff to come on to you, not like Brother Nate, that hollered at me, but holler at you. And like, man, you doing bad, huh? You bad, huh? And that motherfucker's like, yeah, dog. And you give that motherfucker a motherfucking Franklin, not a no other bullshit, straight up from Franklin. Get yourself some food and get what you need to get right. And that motherfucker's happy, that motherfucker. But you do this stuff and you're like, oh, I'm so cool. No. You do this in secret. So you don't shame this person, and you don't shame yourself. You're looking like a fucking fucker. Well, why'd you get this one first? Tell me shit. Why'd you get lots of deals? No, it ain't about that kind. It's about that kind of reality. You're right there at the right moment for that big position. You know, you're not casting the same out. They ain't no stupid fucking damn on your head. But sometimes people tell people when they're down, or when they're on their way down. I done told motherfuckers straight up. Look, you a crackhead, right? Alright. Here's $60. Go and do what you gotta do. You know reason why? Because I ain't gonna fuck this shit. If I can pay my goddamn taxes to this government that kill people that look like you and me all day long, I can certainly give a fucking crackhead some fucking couple of dollars to get fucked up. Do you look at that lower? Man. Cancer free. What they got going on, fucking them kids. You know what I'm saying? All of it. I did that while I'm walking around these streets right out there. Look, there is no reason why you're not a grown-ass man and a grown-ass woman. You're not asked that. You're married to Christ. Or, heaven forbid, you are Christ. And this is what it is. That's some bullshit. The only reason why the Catholic, let me tell you this straight up. The only reason why the Catholic priests even did that way, because back in the early days, this brother here was the oldest child of a baron. That means when the baron died, this man got his money. He got his estate. And if he was in my organization as a priest, did it and whatever, when he died, guess what? My church got his estate. He got his money. That's what this thing is all about. And the females, unfortunately, were collateral damage. Listen, you gotta understand, if you don't have the land, and I'm talking about land, not some written shit, but land, you have nothing anywhere on this earth. And you better be willing to die for certain things. See, for me it's easy. Either I rule with what I got here, because I have no other country to roll to. I'm American through and through. Either I die here fighting for what I love and what I know to be right, or else I'm a coward piece of shit. And I deserve to be beaten on and whipped into submission. Rock the deal. That's Hillary Clinton said. But I'm telling you straight up, I ain't that guy's brother. This country is our country. Every last one of us. Our fucking country. It's not just this man. It's not just that man. It's ours. Right. And it's time for us to be like this. Instead of like this. And what that it ain't never gonna be like that, though. It will. We gonna never come together. It will. It will. Even might have to say it for people Ronald Reagan said. You have to an outside force is obvious to us all. In order to make us, in order for that to happen, you gotta kill the ideology. Hold on. Call me a liar. Call me a motherfucking liar straight to my face. And 17 years ago, this very fucking day, America wasn't fucking united. 9/11 wasn't united. We only because on my own, there's more elected. Yeah, there's already going to make it was that lie. But it still does not apply to us because how are we going to live an American dream when we were slaves? When your ancestors were slaves, my ancestors were slaves. So we try to fit in.
That's the problem.
That white boy would call you a nigga. Then he said, right here, I was right day before. But everybody's coming together now. Feel me? That's the game like that. That's the game that's not track. And that's where you have these people. What's the one lady's name? Lady out the one black lady that she's pro-Trump. I've been seeing her on social media. Owen or something? Not Nolan. Candace Owens. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, the black lady. Yeah, I think so. Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, but you gotta understand. That's her hustle. That's her niche. Listen, Brother Big Gregory told us, you know, every black person in this country has to have a niche. Some you shine, others make you laugh. And everything in between. Just one in between. Alright? When I talk about trying to save everybody, there's certain people you can't reach. You straight up cannot reach. No, they're done. Yeah. Alright? So there's a lot of people out there. There's no people. You remember you ain't take no bullets for hell. But I'm going to say that there's some people you can't reach. And those people are basically in here. But the vast majority of us, black, white, because I have beautiful friends, all so-called racists, all over the place. Really, I do. I do. I can't speak for you out. For no one else. But I've got some beautiful friends all over the planet. And I look at mankind as one race. Period. And just think for one thing, I know this is totally fucked up. Thank you, 211. What if we had a situation where all the races said, you know what? We want the best and brightest and mediocrity, you know, of the and they like formed this fascist cabal with laws and regulations. But once you commit to it, no matter who you are, as long as you're willing to die for it, they will take care of you. No, I'm saying that's what's coming down the pipes. No, listen. Hitler had Jews. If Hitler had not been stupid enough to say, fuck you Jews, fuck you suave fucking brilliant motherfuckers, fuck you, you fucking Hebrew fucking Jews. If he would have accepted those people, they would have had all the fucking mentalness they needed to achieve. But because of what really was and what he's about, of course that could never happen. But the next guy that's coming around understands this, he's going to have it all. And trust me, there will be millions of people that the fuck you be. Millions of people who go that will kill you and me because of what he said. The next guy, and he's not going to be a Hitler other than at the end he will persecute the Jews, obviously. But there's the Jews out there, not the true Hebrews. But the thing is, it's already set up for it. Why do you think Trump's running around? Like, remember that President Obama bowing to the Saudi king? And they're like, oh my God, the President's bowing. Trump's doing the same thing with all the white nationalists all over the world. All over the world. All right, no one's talking about that. They're only talking about the tweet. Okay? They even went out so far today to say that we were like one tweet away, apparently, from World War III. You know, some back channel people stop this different shit from going out. So all that tells me is that, oh my God, he's being edited as well. But now he's really tripping off about the New York Times op-ed. Who wrote that? Like, there's somebody within his circle that wrote that Now, a couple of folks in a circle. You got QAnon, who's supposed to be running with Trump, talking about the pedophile shit. You got the person you're talking about. I'm telling you, listen. What is Trump's main claim to fame, other than being a businessman? What is his main claim to fame? When you really think about it, he can write out a bankruptcy. The man can write out a bankruptcy. He's got to find out. He can write out a bankruptcy. Brother, you sat here 3 weeks ago, claimed $1 trillion in debt. Dude, if we were at the kitchen table and we were like the American family just come over, dude, we're already getting picking up with this bitch. We're way past fucking 3 months not paying rent. We're way past that. Now, what was the country that we own the most debt to? China? Great Britain. Great Britain, that's what we at the end of the day. No, you can say China, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, it's Great Britain and those bankers that won those Punic Wars in Europe. That's who we own the fucking debt to. That's the ones that collaborate to make the Federal Reserve. That's the one that your children, my children, their children will be paying interest on money that our grandfathers spent. Well, I know one thing, that the United States is giving Saudi Arabia over. It don't matter. It's monopoly money. That is monopoly money. That's why all these not countries, but little cities all over the globe are testing out a livable wage, meaning that they're giving their citizens like $2,500, $3,000 every month off the bat. Off the bat. And it's half, boy, it's going to work. Because this is, now we're in straight up base credit. It's credit. They're not really based on shit, it's just credit. This is what we're been used to, this is how we do it. Because there's not enough money to go around, pal. There's not enough real gold to go around. There's not enough real platinum that's been harvested and mined in a tangible format to where you can hand it to somebody all shiny and shit. It's not. It's like they're called, quote unquote, precious metal. Even though the whole earth, the center of the earth, is all made of this shit. The universe is all consistent of shit. Don't you see how when you bring in science into this, and the base of our economy, the shit that's causing this light to shine, the shit that's causing this mic to pick up, this phone to work, that light have to work, and me to drink this beer, it's all fucking pretend though. It's all pretend. It's all a fake speech. It's all a lie that we believe. That right there shows you how powerful is the result of the human belief. Duh. The reason why you get up out of bed and do shit, go work shit, is because you know you're going to get that fucking paycheck. Period. No bullshit. Oh, yeah, oh, man. Oh, here's enough bread. Oh, here's a turnip. But you smack the shit out of me. What the fuck you talking about, dog? 50 hours worth of stuff. Hey, get the fuck out of me. So, there you go. Well, I'm telling you, that money in your pocket, the $100 bills, the $50 bills, it's worthless. It's just worth that the income tax we're spending on. It don't do anything no more redeemable to go. If you're fortunate enough to want to own no juice be redeemable and go, then you're supposed to go down there to a bank anywhere in the country. Here's $2, give me $2 and go. That shit ain't gonna go down. You better come up with fucking wheelbarrow money. Here's a little bar of gold. Of course, gold's going less than like $1,200 bucks an ounce right now, but you get the overall gist.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, because, when you brought up the gold, have anybody even seen the gold that's supposed to be at Fort Knox? Is that place even still open? And if it is, where's the gold?
Later. Stop it.
Where's the gold? Have anybody seen the gold? If you listening out there, if you run into any politician or anything, ask them, have they seen the gold that's at Fort Knox? Ask them show us some pictures of this stuff. Do a live stream. Just to let us know that it's still there. Because that's all the wealth we have.
You're talking about the people that show you pictures of the so-called moon landing that we ain't been back.
I just want to know. I just want to know because with my theory, I think, I just want to know, is the gold still there? Where is, because that's the only wealth we have. This paper money, all that digital stuff is fake. If the Federal Reserve decides they want their money and the United States has to pay off all their debt, that means there will be no money in circulation. That means that draw pennies you got under your bed and stuff, that means all that will be gone. Literally gone. There will be no money at all. Nothing to pay that debt off. So I just want to know where the gold is, because that's our country's real wealth right there in that gold. If the government can't show you or prove to you that they have control over that gold, then we're in some serious shit, because that's our wealth right there. And for some reason, I don't think that the United States government has that gold. I think some people probably like the Federal Reserve or something might have that already. I'm not sure. It's just my thoughts, but I just want to know where the gold is.
Here's the real deal. The gold, okay, there was a guy named Jack Rice who found that humans were basically engineered for gold. I think back in the 50s, what happened was all they did was took it out, give it to these aliens, so they'd be on their fucking merry way, and they're going to come back and hit us up again. Alright? Listen. When you're the weakest motherfucker on the block, you don't have no fucking voice. You can be homeless, you can be fucking just poor, a motherfucker can come and check you. This planet is filled with diamonds, it's filled with platinum, it's filled with gold. You just gotta go out there and get it. Most of us don't even know what the fuck we're looking at. You see a gold nugget in the creek. Oh, no, that's a shiny rock. That rock can pay your house. But we just don't know, because we're ignorant. So we know about the fucking gangs. We know about the fucking tabloids. We know about the housewives of fucking Orange County. But we don't know about the shit that was actually put food on our tables. And that's why we're so susceptible to a Great Depression yet again. And it's coming, folks. It's coming. It's true. And when you guys realize that, oh my God, Walmart's closed, Sears closed, Toys R Us closed, all this shit's closed, then you'll get through your thick ass that, oh my God, this shit's real.
And Bezos gonna have all the robotic stores, so there'll be no humans working at all.
Yes. Hey, you know what?
Which I am, and let me clarify this real quick, which I am an advocate. I don't want humans working at these sleazy fast food places. So if automation can do that, then yeah. But the reason why it's not going to work in that way to where automation will work for the many instead of the few is going to be the opposite. Automation is going to work for the few, and the many is going to be just think about all the movies you've seen where they had sectors of the poor people and all these crazy movies. It's going to be like that 10 times fold. And Terminators. And I'm just saying, if you're not ready, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because the automation is coming. In our society, in these 50 United States, there's no system in place to help out the people. The people will suffer. And if you rebel in the wrong kind of way, and we're already on the path to the Orwellian shit, they will hunt you down. Period.
I want to answer that what he's talking about. Listen now, I'm not a technophobe at all. I love technology. hell, once for technology, we can't even do tonight. But whenever we start to allow AI computers to think for us, what good are you? If a computer can think better and faster than you, ultimately, what good are you? And when we look at the balance sheet of the natural world and reality, if you can be replaced by a robot, then you're useless. Later, hit your ass out. You're just a dead weight at this point. Because other than thinking, what can you really do? You know you can't outwork no fucking machine. John Henry failed at that. You know that as the AI and robots merge and they become better and better, this is a very time before they'll just wipe their ass out anyway. And we're allowing this to happen, even. We're allowing this shit to happen. The enslavement of future generations of all sapiens are being allowed because we do nothing. Big bang, zero. Yay!
And we've been programmed to do nothing. If you look around in our country, this is how you know that the empire is ended. Look around in our country. We're going through an opioid epidemic. The United States government knows that China is shipping this fentanyl into Mexico, into the United States, and they're giving it to their own people, the dominant majority. They know this. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. They're not doing anything about it. Nothing. They're not going to do anything about it. They don't care. If you die, you die. They already know this. You're not valuable to them anymore. You've never been valuable. Because if you were valuable, they wouldn't be doing this. People, you got to understand, almost over 100 overdose a day. Up to, I've seen numbers up to 150 overdoses in a day in one town. So, you know, they're not going to stop doing this. They're not. It goes back to the Colin Kaepernick thing. The only people that was protesting was middle-aged white men. They ain't buying Nike shoes. And the shoes, the Nikes that you buy like Kohl's and Famous Footwear and all that stuff, those are basically giveaways. Nike knows this. Nobody's buying those shoes. And if you burn them because you purchased them, it's not going to hurt Nike. They already got your money. Why the NFL owners haven't said anything? Because Nike pays them. That means the NFL is Nike's bitch. It's not the other way around. They're not going to complain because Nike's got money. Apparently, they got more than the NFL. When I say NFL, I'm talking about all the owners combined. And that's a lot of money out of 32 teams. And Nike just slapped their ass. You haven't heard Jerry Jones saying anything. Did Jerry Jones say anything about Nike? No. And he ain't going to say anything. I'm gonna keep on moving along.
Because they're all making money. Listen, I have said this before and I'll say it yet again. Folks, we're all on the Titanic. The iceberg isn't about to hit. It might not eventually hit. Bitch, it's not to hit. The music has been playing. It's been playing for a hot minute. The ice bombs in New Zealand did that every month. No, we gotta fucking grab some fucking canvas and grab some chairs and try to make a boat for ourselves. Or we're gonna drown in this fucking bloated ass bullshit. You didn't have shit in it. You were fucking forced on the boat. You were forced. I was forced. Diamondback was forced on the boat. But we're supposed to go down with it? Are you kidding me? I'm not.
And I'm gonna go back, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the whole biblical thing because I'm just trying a different approach because I really don't think that my message was getting out clear. If you read that book with an open mind, it will tell you what group of people is who. It will tell you.
What you talking about, brother? Articulate To the person who never heard us before, what book are you talking about?
I am talking about the Holy Bible, the one they use in the said United States, the good old King James Version. The ones that the Catholic priests pray over before they rape a kid. I'm talking about that book. I'm talking about that book. Now, if you want to know you're a religious, spiritual person and that's your thing, read that book with an open mind. It will tell you. It will tell you what group of people around this whole planet is what people. You ain't going to hear this when you go to the Catholic Church. You ain't going to hear this when you go to the Evangelical Church. And you definitely ain't going to hear this when you go see Pastor Porkchop. He probably knows the truth, which they all knows the truth. But they ain't going to tell you the truth because they want your money. I ain't making no money off of this, but I'm going to tell you. If you read that book, it will display each demographic in this whole mudball, what group of people is who. And it'll tell you why that every day, like 90 to 100 people, and we know what group I'm talking about, are dying. It will tell you why Israel wants to build that third temple, why they made that artificial calf to some prophecy. It will tell you that. Read that book. That's all I got to say.
He's right, 100%. But the problem is, they're not going to read. The problem is, they've been so reliant on folks to read a porno and translate it to them, they're not going to do it. It's too much work. I got too much shit to do. But I want to sit here and bitch about how crazy this world is. But you're the only one who make it the case.
Because that's why, because they won't read that book. It's the reason why Pastor Porkchop can get up on that pulpit, take all these poor black women money, fuck them, because you know that goes on too. Fuck them and send them on their way, and they do it week after week after week after week because they themselves will not read that book. Because if they read that book with an open mind, when they went back to church that Sunday, they would have called them out on this bullshit. That's when you need. That's when you need to be an independent, strong black woman. It starts right there. Call them out for that book. Read that book and go call them out for that bullshit.
You got a little check until the money runs out. That's when that shit starts. But what you're talking about is totally real. You start when you stand up to this fucking false ass fucking preacher, false ass teacher, and you think you're wrong. That's when you're being strong. But like you said, you ain't gonna be that. Because those chicks that are strong like that ain't gonna be in the church and saying anyhow. And the weak ones left behind at this point, it's sort of like they're brainwashed, they're done. Well, some of them don't want to be these other days, you don't believe in Jesus. Of course. And there's certain type of Jesus as well. Boy, this ain't no white. White Jesus don't work. This white boy, he's not here, but he's the same thing. He's about the end. He loves you. He loves you. Right. He loves you. And his father, remember that as well. Remember that. He loves you. Remember that.
And I'm going to say this again. Atheists should not know that book better than Christians. Period. Should not know that book better than them.
Well, because the faith thing has been preached and so to such a degree. You don't need to know nothing, buddy. You don't need to understand shit. In fact, we prefer that you know. I would decipher for you. Now, you go out there whoring the bitches, or you go out there being on one, it doesn't matter. I would let you know it's okay. As long as you keep on giving me that knowledge.
Hey, you remember when you did the video and you showed you had the two preachers and the one dude was talking about when they asked about the homosexual, the gay stuff, and the one preacher was like, yeah, it's fine, and bring them all in and stuff.
Yeah.
If he knows he was up there lying, because anybody that read that book knows exactly what to do to those type of people that indulge in that type of behavior, the punishment that is doled out in that book. And he knows this. He knows this.
But he won't say it because if he was to say it, it would come across the wrong way.
It ain't no wrong way. if Yahweh said this is the way you're supposed to do it, and for all y'all that don't know, Yahweh is the God of the Old Testament. That's who Yahweh is. And your local pastors, all of them knows this. You heard this? I don't even believe in this stuff, and I know this because I read that book. So they all know this. If one person, if two people believe in the same religion, and one is calling the other a liar about one situation when they both supposed to know this book, and if you read that book, you would be able to know, to identify which one is telling the truth on that and which one is bullshitting you.
Right.
And
yeah, that's true. You just go to the written word. You don't have to fucking, I don't hear your conjecture, you don't hear my conjecture. Or no one else's. He's going to the book and you see. But what he's talking about, a lot of the answers in the book, people nowadays don't want to hear. Straight up. They don't want to hear that. It's a lot of man-made. No, it's a lot of, as long as he's coming to true God, and this is what he expects, because don't forget, unlike us, God is eternal. What he thought was fucked up yesterday, he's going to think it's fucked up today, and guess what? There's still be fucked up tomorrow. Alright? People don't want to hear what's in that book. Because if you have what's in that book, guess what? Clinton, when we found out that he was getting his dick sucked up there in the lab, he would have been stoned to fucking death. He was a torturer. He would have been killed right there on the spot if he followed the book. This ain't no Christian country. Get the fuck out of here. It ain't.
In the book of Deuteronomy, it clearly tells you if your child, now me as a parent, and so all the parents out there know they have told their kid at least one time to do something and they didn't do it. Do you know the punishment for that? In the book of Deuteronomy,
they can sell stuff, gather a box, stone this motherfucker to death.
You know it. So I know numerous of times where I was told to take out the trash, and for some reason it didn't get done. And
that's why I said he ain't real. All right. If don't be like me telling you guys, hey guys, I'm a real race car driver. I drive the race car, I get the checkered flag. You know, hey, where's the race car? Oh, I don't have no race car. Hey, where's your pit crew? Oh, I don't have no pit crew. Hey, where's your sponsorship? I don't have no sponsorship. On the tenant of what it is. Everyone's going to have all this crazy shit. Straight up. Period. No one's following Noah. They're following the book they're making as they go. Oh, that don't work? Let me scratch that out. That's where we're at. And this was coming to a head. Quickly and fast. So, we're at the hour mark. We can continue. By all means. But, we might want to wrap her up. There ain't talking about a condom there. The anarchist extremist. I'm talking about the show. So, I ain't gonna lie. I'm drunk. I'm drunk as fuck. I was gonna lie. To you or nobody else. But if you catch me tomorrow, I'll tell you the exact same shit I'm telling you tonight. So, I'm coming down on special report. LA, my Louis will be coming on special report. I have Michael coming on, hopefully, from Pensacola, Florida, leader of a homeless encampment, a true angel to humanity. This man, he doesn't just talk about, I'm gonna, no, he actually goes out and does it, alright? And I'm still trying to reach out to Mike Tyson and Wesley Snipes.
Champ, if you're out there, we've been, check it. I just want to say, if Mike Tyson, if you listening or some way, check your email, brother, or something, because we've been trying to get in touch with you.
Yeah, I'm like on here for a couple of reasons. Once when I was a kid, and I knew Leon's the son in St. Louis, that he was kind of strong. He was not a motherfucker out, see. I saw my fuck. But when I saw Michael Tyson knock out his dad, I was like, damn. It was the last 35 seconds. Yeah, it was crazy.
Hey, it was
with the vision. Not only can you fuck you with these hands, but at the same time, he can show you that he has humanity for less of being, as we perceive them to be, alright? See, it was good. A lot of people think, oh, he's a brother in the birdcage. That ain't funny. He saved their lives. If you were one of those birds, you've been damn fucking happy with it. Oh, yeah, I don't end up fucking this dead. This motherfucker take care of it. I respect that. I respect anybody who respects life. I don't give a fuck. We all have our past. Alright, we all done fucked up shit. But someone who can rise above all that and be like, hey, look, I want to help out the animals. Or, what I really hope, I want to help out other human beings. They got the utmost respect from this guy. Straight up. Well, I'm going to end this shit on this note. This is the special report. I'm True Fire Spy. I'm your boy, T.I.
And I'm Dimebag Doily.
And this has been the broadcast. Hopefully we gave you guys something to think about. Yeah. And peace.
Peace.
No. Oh, so all around is not